You are going to be drawing a Labrador dog with your paint marker today. When you're using the paint marker, make sure that you're taking your time and being careful not to push too hard with this. Use it like you would draw with a normal crayon or marker. Just be careful not to push too hard. So we're going to kind of draw our dog at a kind of a side view. So if you go about 3 fingers in from the side of the middle of your paper, that's about where I would start drawing your dog's nose in kind of a rounded triangle shape. You could make a couple of dots for nostrils on his nose. Then from there you're going to curve up to make the top of his sort of snout. On this side of his snout, you'll draw just a slight curve and an eyeball. You could leave a light catcher in there if you wanted to. And then on the opposite side, because it's a little bit closer to you, draw a little bit bigger of a curve and another round shape for an eye. Okay, so now coming down from the snout, you're going to draw the side of it, so that's just going to curve down. Then you're going to make kind of the top of his mouth, which will be like a V shape. And if you trace things or draw things with your finger first to just get an idea of where you're going, so the top of my V will kind of line up with the point of my nose, and then I'll come back down and curve up to make kind of his cheek. Okay. From there I'm going to draw kind of another line coming out to show that it's extending that way. And here I'll kind of go ahead and draw the bottom of my dog's mouth. Next you could draw a line coming down from the center of that cheek to start to draw his neck. From his neck you might draw in a curve shape to make a collar. Make a line coming down, and then a parallel curve shape to make that collar, the bottom of the collar there. Okay. Then you could go ahead and draw the rest of the body, kind of curving off the bottom of the paper. Next we need to draw our dog's rest of our head. From above my eye, I'm going to draw a curve that will kind of bump in at the top and then go back up. From there, this is going to be the side of my ear. I'm going to kind of stop once I'm even with the nose and bring that ear shape in to kind of make a triangle. Make it kind of flat at the bottom, and then go ahead and curve it back up. If your ear is bigger or smaller, not a big deal. Okay, so I'm just going to connect that here to make the rest of my dog's head, and I could also bring this line down to meet with the snout, and maybe make one more line to show that there's an ear on this side. To add some more details, you could fill in the collar, you could maybe shade in the mouth part of the dog, or make some dots for where whiskers might go, or show some texture to show fur, or shadows. Totally up to you what details you add. So remember that this doesn't have to look exactly like mine. And just do your very best and add extra details that you want your dog to have. Good luck.